change in how we consume and what we, all together in this room, and you, mainly as a service provider, need to bring to your customers. When we are looking on the data today, 90% of the data content today were generated only in the last 2 years. And if you are looking for the future, for 2020, which is not far away, there is an estimation that 50 billion connected devices will be hooked to the networks, which means an average of about 6 devices per person, and that about 40%, or sorry, not 40%, but 40 times more, we will continue and see data by 2020. So 40 times multiple the data traffic that we have today. On the other side, we have the customers. Where Forrester is saying that this is really the customer, the age of the customer. Now, I give a lot of respect to myself on the fact that I consider myself young. I'm sure there are some other young people here around the audience. But we are not the real customers which are going to be there. And I'm looking at my kids. I have 3 kids. When they're coming and telling me, guys, Daddy or Mommy, we just spoke with our friends and we decided to go out tonight, they didn't spend even 1 second of voice. It's endless WhatsApp messages that translated to, I spoke with my friend. And if I'm complaining to them that I sent them an email 2 days ago and they didn't reply, they look at me as if I'm asking them to hear music from a cassette. Who's using emails? I mean, Daddy, if you didn't send them on Facebook, we are not reading it. So, changing that is happening all the time, and the customers demand more and more. Number 1 demand, always on. The customer would like to get everything, everywhere, on every device, all the time. This is the main thing. And from a questionnaire that we did, 40% of your customers will agree to pay premium if you will be able to give them this kind of service. More than that, they want to be surprised. They want to get from you, from the service provider, proactive care. They want to make sure that you send a notification that you took care of something that they didn't pay attention yet that is going to happen. So there is a big demand from these customers. More than that, they want to be considered and treated in a personalized way. So personalized way, first of all, myself, so you need to know myself, find all the data about myself. The big data now is coming immented in the industry, and I'm sure that you will be able to see during the day the solution of Amdocs around the big data. More than that, as a customer, myself also, I would like to have 1 device, and this device, when I'm using it on my family, will have all the things that I need in order to deal with our family and the charging as a family. But the same device, I want to use it also for work. So I would like to get a split bill from a service provider that will split between my personal life to my work life, but not to change the devices. And today I'm carrying 7 devices. You know, I consider myself as a small business, a walking small business, because I have like 7 devices all the time connected, because part of it is the family one, private one, part of it is the work one, and at the end of the day it's a big mess. You know, I don't know what I'm trying to my wife and what I'm sending to my CEO as a price, which in some cases can be... So when we are looking on the customers, and as you mentioned, the customer wants to simplify the experience. They want to have it very fast, they want to enter a store, get a gadget, activate it very quickly, and make sure that this is what they are getting from you, and by that, they can promise you, the service provider, the loyalty to continue and work with you. Sorry. So let's go back to the Olympics. I will touch 2 of the Olympics. One is Beijing in 2008. So in 2008, China Mobile, which hosted the Olympics, had put 3G network in order to support all the roaming customers that came into the mobile, into this event in Beijing. And China Mobile asked Amdocs to come and implement a full system that will enable them to activate the 3G network, to have the roaming on that, and to make sure everything is working. Just to give you a number, during the opening ceremony, which I'm sure that many of us really remember this, with all the drummers and everything that happened there, 800 video calls happened. I'm talking 2008. 800 video calls during the ceremony itself. I will jump now to London, 2012. 9.66 million Twitter broadcasting during the opening ceremony. Only. Huge number. British Telecom put 5,500 kilometers of fibers throughout all London in order to support the data. They put 500,000 Wi-Fi hotspots in order to support the whole demand for data that happened in the Olympics. I will touch the Olympics a little bit later when I'm talking about what is happening in Brazil and what we are doing with our customers in Brazil. LTE is coming very fast. Everyone is moving to LTE in order to support the demand of the customers. But in the end of the day, you as a service provider, it's not that you are just swimming easily and winning all the time. There is some headwinds that is coming as part of the race. Headwinds that is coming from regulation. There are still some countries that have regulation. Slow revenue growth that is coming from the fact that the customers demand and have a lot of power to reduce the prices. You need to invest a lot in order to answer the demand. And at the end of the day, you need also to take care of all the legacy systems. So I would like to share with you and to give a frame for the day of the Amdocs vision and what we are doing in order to embrace the challenge and experience the success with you. So when we defined our strategy, we defined it for 4 key imperatives. Simplify experience, so to make sure that in our BSS OSS systems, we'll be able to enable you to give your customers a simplified experience. Harness the data, how you can deal with this huge amount of data on one hand, what you can learn from this data on the big data concept, and of course how you can monetize this amount of data. Stay ahead, helping you to stay ahead of the competition all the time. And the last one is be efficient, because without being efficient, you will not have the money in order to continue to invest. We are coming in answering that with CS9. As Eli mentioned, we continue to invest on our products, suite of products. We went from 8.1 to version 9 that we announced in Barcelona, and we'll continue to invest throughout the years. End-to-end services. We expanded our services that we are giving to our customers, mainly to cover, to deal with the legacy systems on one hand, and then to cover with everything that you will need in operate and making sure that we are supporting your systems. And new growth opportunities, allowing you and working with different partners, that some of them are here in the room, in order to support these growth opportunities. We can help you to succeed. And this is the main message that we are sending throughout the day. You will be able to see several customers that are going to present here. Some of them are here on the board, what we are calling the APAC leaderboard, which show impressive amount of wins that, and winners that happened in the last years since we enlarged our presence in this region. You will hear 3 CEOs, as Eli mentioned, that are going to tell what are the wins and what are the successful stories that we have in this place. Let me take you a little bit globally. What is happening from global and where Amdocs is doing a lot of effort in order to support the success of our customers. Let me start from the States. Sprint put on the flag to be #1 in customer service. 2 years ago, they started to see degradation. They started to see increasing the average handling time in the call centers. They started to lose the fact that they are #1 in customer experience call center in the US. So we, with the consulting team, entered to the call center. We did a full working with them for several months, and then we came in and implemented the Amdocs Smart Agent. This allowed Sprint, with 14,000 reps that are sitting in the call centers today using the new system of Amdocs, and there are 8,000 more that are going to use the system in the next several months, on top of the 14,000, sorry, to improve dramatically the way that they are dealing with the customers, answering the phone. The upsell improved dramatically because now the system is offering them different things they can offer to the customers, and that brought for Sprint to get 2 prizes in 2012. The first one from the American Customer Satisfaction Index. They voted to be the #1 improved US company from customer service in the US, and J.D. Power in 2012 gave them the #1 in the wireless purchase experience from the customer experience perspective. Another nice example is what we did with Everything Everywhere. Everything Everywhere is a combination between Deutsche Telekom and Orange in the UK. They combined together and became Everything Everywhere. Everything Everywhere decided that by October 31st of 2012, they are going to launch the first 4G network in the UK. But more than that, they wanted to launch the iPhone 5 and to be the first one in the UK with iPhone 5. We worked very closely with them, working on the system that they have, putting all the additional capabilities of Amdocs and making sure that on October 31st, they initiated the new network with launch of the first iPhone 5 in the UK. Let's move to another nice story that you will hear today from the CMO of TIM Fiber. TIM in Brazil, going back to the Olympics. The Olympics, as you know, is going to be in Brazil in 2016, and in 2014 it's going to be the Mondial, the soccer championship for the Americans in the audience. And they wanted, as a wireless company, to put fiber in order to support the experience of the customers. So they put a fiber-based consumer broadband, and they wanted it in 7 months. 7 months from signing the contract until the CEO can do the first activation. And this is what happened. And you will hear the success, which gave to this project 2 major recognitions. The first one was Frost & Sullivan Best Practice Award for implementing this project. And just 2 weeks ago, we got TIM Brazil and Amdocs the winning of the Global Telecom Business Innovation Award. And this is, for us, a record time coming into a greenfield and putting a full system that allow activation, order, and then execution of everything that's around it. Let's move to the region. Malaysia, Astro. So we get presentation today from Globe, you get presentation today from Excelcom, you get presentation today from Syntel. I will touch for a second Excelcom. I'll touch a second Astro. Astro decided to go out and offer a prepaid TV. So we had to develop for them the whole vouchering that will manage, create, bill, and activate the prepaid voucher that every customer will be able to take. This project went out in a very nice way, which again gave a nice award to Astro and to Amdocs as part of this project. And up until now, in 6 months, they managed to grow their subscriber from 30,000 to 140,000 subscribers on this price point. So I started this sport in this region, and this region continued to put the bar all the time up and up. So we have from Japan, Kori Ushimura, hope I say it the right way, a 23-year-old kid that is the most talented man in gymnastics in the world today, and is continuing to rise this bar on a monthly basis. We have Chris John from Indonesia, the undefeated lightweight boxing champion of the world. So this region continues to put the bar up and up. So with that, I would like to end with something that I found as in the sport as representing the real life of we, all of us, which are fighting in the technology side. And it's the car racing. the motor racing. At the end of the day, in order to win in the motor racing, you need to rely on your team. You need all the time to be in the right place. You have to have the right technology. You have to have the right innovation in order to support all of your success. And at the end of the day, you need your right partner in order to make it a very, very